Shrubs often take a backseat to flashier plants, but these yard staples provide a foundation for your landscaping. Our garden guy Dale Kay joins us with his top picks that will turn heads all season long.
G'day everyone, a great week to get into the garden, and this morning we're talking about some landscape shrubs, and oftentimes they're overlooked for some of their flashier cousins, the perennials, the herbaceous perennials, and then of course all those pretty annuals. So shrubs do have their place in the garden. They create wonderful foundation for the landscape, but they can almost always have a little splash of color on their own as well. So let's take a look at some of my favorite shrubs that you can incorporate into your garden and have pops of color. The first one here is this chocolate colored elderberry. It has this wonderful white bloom. It's just about to pop into bloom, but elderberry, there's a gold version of it as well. That is a stunner to look out for. It gets quite tall, you know, it's around that 6 to 8 foot mark, so it creates a nice little screen. This particular evergreen here, the silver show Korean fir, horseman fir is very close to it. It actually has this rolled needle, which is really cool, really special to this variety, and it has that silver undertone to the leaf like most firs do, but it really is pronounced as the needle curls over. The Nishiki willows, this one here is Akura, that has a wonderful variegated new foliage leaf, is fun. Also ground cover euonymus kind of has that variegated leaf as well. This is a great little ground cover, by the way, too, stays quite low. Barberries, of course you get those crimson colors. Also this is a golden pillar variety. It kind of grows up kind of in a narrow kind of space. So barberries always great pops of color. Also some other different types of evergreen. This is a little ground cover Canadian hemlock, has the, this is called Moonfrost, has that wonderful yellow variegation to it. And also there's some junipers that kind of have all those wonderful golden variegations. There's quite a numerous amount of those gold variegated junipers to choose from. This particular Weigela here is called My Monet. I like it. Not only does it have a wonderful pink flower in the spring, but it also has this variegated foliage. Diablo 9 bark, I have that actually in the front of my home. I actually absolutely love it. Kind of have that taupey colored house, so that suits really well. And then also smoke bush, golden smoke bush, and there's a reddish version as well. Keys for planting shrubs: make sure that you incorporate some compost, even peat moss. Sometimes our soils aren't great in the back 40, so incorporating both of those will not only add soil texture, it'll also stop them from drowning, make sure the water drains off nice when you're planting. Also a little bit of root stimulator to reduce the shock of transplanting. And every year, whether I'm planting or side dressing for the season, make sure you use some controlled release fertilizer. This won't burn too. It's been, you know, quite warm lately, so that won't burn when you're fertilizing. Have fun incorporating some fun shrubs in your garden. Back to you.
The staple, that's right. All right, thank you.